Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Friday, September 23rd, 2016, the first day of fall. If you want to follow us on Twitter, please go to CATEX TV. The big U.S. technology firm Yahoo has suffered a cyber attack that apparently has led to the details of about 500 million user accounts being leaked. Yahoo said that they believe the information was stolen in late 2014. This is mid-2016, remember. They believe it was stolen by a state-sponsored hacker. The account information may have included names, email addresses, phone numbers, dates of birth, hashed passwords, and in some cases, encrypted or unencrypted security questions and answers. It's unknown whether or not Yahoo has purchased cyber insurance for data breaches. A specialist at JLT Specialty said traditional insurance products aren't likely to respond to the potentially significant incident response costs in this case, which may extend far beyond Yahoo itself. You may recall that in 2013, the American retailer Target was hit with a data breach that caused the company to rack up about $291 million in breach-related costs. Only about $90 million of that was understood to be covered by insurance. Applied Insurance Research, the modeling firm, is saying that heavy storm-induced precipitation from Typhoon Malakas, which made landfall on Kyushu Island in Japan early on the morning of Wednesday, has resulted in widespread flooding with damage to buildings, cars, and roadways, as well as crops. Malakas made landfall with a wind speed equivalent to a Category 3 hurricane, but its greatest damage was caused by heavy soaking rain from the storm. As much as 22 inches of rain was recorded in Mizaki Prefecture during a 24-hour period. More than 114,000 homes on Kyushu were reported to have lost power. Speaking of losing power, the blackout in Puerto Rico is slowly ending. Cheers are erupting across the island as lights slowly began to flicker on last night. This is after the power plant in the southern part of the island experienced a fire, knocking out electricity to the entire island and all 3.5 million people who live on it. Only 390,000 homes out of 1.5 million are back on as of late last night. The blackout caused an emergency situation which the governor activated the National Guard for. Of course, it's a tropical climate down there, and many people do not have generators and were sleeping outside on balconies and porches because of the heat. Tropical Storm Karl has gained strength this morning. It's continuing on a track that's going to bring it near Bermuda. It will probably hit there or brush by at least early Saturday. Right now it's about 290 miles south of the island and moving north-northwest at 9 miles per hour. There is an expectation that the storm could turn more to the north today and then to the northeast tonight, which would bring it to a direct hit on Bermuda. The storm has 60-mile-per-hour winds right now. The chief financial officer of the London syndicate and insurer, Novae, Charlie Fry, is going to leave the company. He's going to step down with effect officially on October 31st, 2016. Rikin Patel, Novae's chief risk officer, will be appointed the interim CFO while a search for a permanent replacement is undertaken. India has signed a deal to buy 36 Rafale fighter jets from France for about $8.7 billion. This is India's first major acquisition of combat planes in 20 years. The ready-to-fly jets are expected to arrive by 2019. India thinks it will have all 36 within 6 years. The agreement was signed in New Delhi earlier today by the French defense minister and his Indian counterpart. Indian Air Force officials have warned for years of a major capability gap opening up with China and Pakistan because of India's largely outdated Russian-made fleet, which apparently has not been updated in about 20 years. The Defense Ministry of Taiwan is asking Google to blur satellite images showing what experts say could be a new military installation on the island of Aba, which is Taiwan's sole holding in the hotly disputed South China Sea. The images seen on Google Earth show 4 three-pronged structures sitting in a semicircle just off the shoreline of Aba, across from an upgraded airstrip and a recently constructed port that can dock destroyers. The Defense Ministry has requested Google blur images of important military facilities. Google said it was reviewing the request from Taiwan, but that such requests to date had not resulted in Google blurring imagery. Satellite images from Google Earth come from third-party providers, which Google purchases for use in its mapping system. Google says, "We take security concerns very seriously and are always willing to discuss them with public agencies and officials." It's sort of amazing that Google has to be approached by sovereign states to be asked to blur images of military installations. That's the news for today. If we have any breaking news, we'll come back and tell you. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.